any other questions, anybody?
Anybody must have some kind of a question.
Don't ask me where the money is.
John Reed.
Who was the chief of detectives at that time?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, John. I can't remember
60
who
years ago.
I can't remember who the commissioner was.
Who's the commissioner? That was my question.
I don't recall that, to be honest. I don't recall the name.
How old were you at the time? How much time on the job?
I was on the job 4 years. 26.
48? What year did you come on the job?
48.
1948.
No, it's on 4 years. 4 years.
Good for you.
Where are people before this?
Oh, it's between 3rd and 4th there.
Good.
Yeah.
How was Arnold Schuster? Was Arnold Schuster a nice guy?
He was very nice. The only time I saw him was at one few moments, and I think what happened, he followed us to the gas station and realized that nobody was there, and he turned around and went home.
What made Arnold Schuster come forward to you afterwards?
Well, because of promotion, there was rumors that there was awards for escaping prisoners that certain prisons were offering. But it turned out almost all of them had expired, except one I think was $25 for some place in Philadelphia. I forget now. Some minor thing that didn't really count.
Money, huh? Are you talking about Brooklyn or are you talking about Manhattan?
Brooklyn.
Right. That was downtown Brooklyn then.
That's right.
Who took the call?
Well, the funny thing is, the story on the side, when we first got there, the only one there was the lieutenant. And Wiener told, I said, hey Lou, I think we might have bank robber. He said, Willie Sutton, yeah, shut the door. Until we knocked on the door later and told him that it is him. He got right on the phone, called New York, let him know that he was involved in the capture. Any other questions?
It's better than really.
I just saw a TV program the other night that he over his lifetime, he got $1.2 million.
Oh, yeah? Well, he still had 32,000 in his room.
But figure in 1952, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money at that time, yeah. And it was 5 years since he committed a robbery that we know about. That's what I arrested him for that one. That was the money's not there, right? That's it?
No, over here.
Oh, if I get somebody here.
What is his mugshot?
The guy that turned him in, he got murdered.
Yes, Schuster, Arnold Schuster.
Yeah. Who was the guy that murdered him?
Albert Anastasia had no mob connections. Schuster had no mob. Willie Sutton had no. It's over there in the back. We have the spread on the Daily News in January, the 60th anniversary. The Coast and the Daily News do the two-page spread. You'll see it in the back. It's laminated in the back. You can read it. Arnold Schuster was murdered, whacked out by
Albert Anastasia.
Only because he was a snitch. There was no mob connections involved. He just didn't like the idea that somebody snitched on a colleague. No mob connection. So he whacked him out 3 weeks later. It's all in the back on the. Okay, thank you, Don. Very Don is our friend. He's invited to all our functions in the future. Right, Don?
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's another story. Don, though, that the man right behind you caught a bank robber. He's modest.
The guy gave up. The guy gave up.
He's modest, but he caught a bank robber.
Okay, right now, I want to mention something else. It is, the association is in great condition, terrific condition. We're doing great. And for a retirees association, it's unusual because usually as people get older, they they pass away and they lose. We're actually gaining members. That's how good we're doing. It's because of the hard work of the board. What we've been doing. Also, very important is the person that produces our magazine.
Oh, no, Mike didn't. Mike
Stand by.
made his chauffeur first grade. Today, next day, the band, that guy.
Okay, could you just suspend the tickets for a second?
Only one left.
Mary, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, could you take a seat, please?
I mean, the grade.
Folks, can you take a seat for a few minutes?
I mean, you never lost them. Mike's done right there.
Back, by the way.
The board would like to thank our special guests for their very informative talk, and hopefully some of the discussion would be helpful to you all. All right, at this time, we should all keep in mind that despite the fact that our department, the Transit Police, was, what, the 5th largest in the country, it may have been small, but we all had a big heart. We just about knew everybody on the job during the years that we worked, either passing by, seeing them on stations, on trains, or whatever, or talking to them, whether they be at headquarters, up in the OU, or even on the sick desk. You got to know everybody. That's what I guess the true meaning of the term transit family has to do. We all come through in times of need for fellow officers, family members, and such. And there are a few things that keep us together. We have our meetings, we have the Retirees Association. We have the Florida Reunion, which some of us go to, a lot of us go to actually. And the one thing that has been keeping us together for quite a few years, going back in the 90s, was the beginning of our newsletter, Beyond the Line. Now, this was put together by one individual who was at this meeting. He took the time, with the help of others, to put together a magazine that is, you could call it the glue of the Retirees Association. And at this time, we would like to ask Frank Christ to come forward. Presented to Frank Crissa, in grateful appreciation for all of your efforts in keeping the spirit of the Transit Police family alive as editor-in-chief of Beyond the Line. From the membership of the New York City Retired Transit Police Officers Association, Ed Russo, President. Frank, congratulations.
Eddie, look this way.
Right here, Eddie.
One more.
There we go. Thank you.
Where's Anthony? Is Anthony in this? How are you?
Email me.
Frank would like to have a few words.
You okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really love doing this thing. And the guy behind me is certainly a big help. He's a great editor. He finds every comma that's missing and every word that's spelled wrong. It's a lot of work. Each edition takes quite a bit of time, and we're happy that it really keeps us together. I'm really proud of that. I've been doing it, so one guy dared me to do it many years ago, and I was working at the time, one of the teachers at the college that I was working at, you know, she showed me how to use this program to make this magazine. And I said, that's for a bunch of old guys that are over the hill. I said, you know, we're talking about the PBA, you know, on the line. So I said, that's on the line. We used to be on the line. She said, well, now you're beyond the line. That's how the name came to be. And it's been a great effort ever since. And it gets better all the time. So now we can just transmit it via the computer before you have to carry discs to the printers and stuff. It's so, you know, well advanced today. But I really appreciate it. And you guys got any interesting stuff, letters, pictures, we always welcome that. You know, some of you guys write some nice things. It's nice to have human interest things. So I really would appreciate anything that you have that I could put in there. In particular, pictures or stories about what you did on a job. And I know some of us could probably get locked up for what we did. You know? There was sidewalk justice then, no more. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love doing it. And thanks to the board.
Okay, the plaque is on display in the back with the articles about Willie Sutton, Don Shea, Willie Sutton.
Can I take it home? Can I take it home? Okay. Thank you.
Vinny Savini.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I didn't say a few words about my pal here. A lot of people don't know, but he married my wife's sister, so we had the pleasure of sharing that sweet, dear, old mother-in-law of mine. And any Honeymooners fan wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about, but Frankie knows. In any event, he got a nice plaque, which was certainly due him for all he's done for us, but aside from what he's done for this organization, I'd just like to say he's been a great son, a great father, a great husband, a great grandfather, and a great friend of mine. We worked together. He was my pal. We watched my back. I watched his back. And there's not a plaque big enough for this man. Believe me, he's a great guy, and I'm sure you all know. Anyone want to say a few words? Thank you.
Thanks a lot, pal. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, Vinny. Thank you. The plaque is on display in the back with the nominated articles about the January issue of the Daily News and the New York Post, two-page spread with Don Shea, 60-year anniversary of the arrest of Willie Sutton. Next, John Reeves. John Reeves, where are you? He wants to say a couple.
That's it. Good. Okay. We got two legends here.
Good evening. Just a reminder, Tommy Strong called me this evening before I left to come to the meeting. The picnic for the Transit Police retirees, for anyone from the Transit Police. July 10th at Eisenhower Park. Tommy's going to put together flyers and he'll have them out shortly. And everyone will be able to get a flyer. At all the meetings I go to, I'll bring the flyers with me. We'll pass them out. If you need any additional information, Tommy's Strong's the man. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to introduce Bobby Valentino. He wants to say a few words. Stand by.
Frankie Quissa, thank you. Vinny mentioned everything. You were a great transit cop too. God bless you, Frankie. Second to none. That journal is second to none in the whole country. Anyway, I put out a few flyers. Anyone interested in seeing the Duprees? It's their 50th anniversary as a group. They had about 10 gold records, and we have a private party on June the 8th. It's a Friday night. Anyone interested in attending, you can let me know or give me a call when you get a chance. We have about 220 people now. We have room for about 10 more couples. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Okay, again, everything's on display in the back if you want to see the articles about Don Shea, 60th anniversary of the capture of Willie Sutton, and the plaque that we so graciously gave.
Frank Christa. Okay. Anybody interested in the Mets tickets now? If you didn't put your name on the list, try to see Mary in the back, and then we're going to have the 50-50. And what we're going to do is have, in the 50-50, we're going to have our regular shirts, and what you see in the back, also Mets tickets for the Mets San Diego game, 2 tickets apiece. For the Mets San Diego game, I think it's March 23rd, or Thursday. I'm sorry, May. Okay. I'm sorry, it's the 24th. It's a Thursday night, 24th of May, and it's part of the 50-50. But see, if you want to straighten out with everybody in the back, about if you ordered your Mets Yankee tickets. If you're a member, you pay half price, $35, and you get a free ticket for the San Diego Mets game on May 24th. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the night.
All